Hi, this video is part 1 of 5 in this series where we look at success cases of people who have applied for the Canada Startup Visa and have got their letter of support. So in this first video, we're going to look at Sadi's experience of being successful in getting his letter of support for the Canadian Startup Visa. Sadi, would you be able to just introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your business and your background?
I'm a software developer. I have about 16 years of experience in software development, and I have started a small software service 5 years ago. It was like for my own use and for my company's internal use, and over the time it grew exponentially. Uh, there are lots of updates and upgrades over the time, and I felt that it is helping a lot of people in my company to solve the expiration date reminders problem, which most of the people, small businesses, usually have around the world. So it was open for public in late 2014, and since then we have about more than 2,000 uh, clients all over the world. These are business clients, and they are using our software actively. Uh, this is the only this like this is how it got started, and now it's growing rapidly. And on basis of this business idea, I pitched my idea to many investors and incubators in Canada, and I was accepted by one of them. And based on that, so now I'm going to go for my PR and work permit application.
Would
Yes,
you be able
of course.
to say a bit more about what it does?
Yes, it is used by a variety of industries like insurance companies and medical professionals, hospitals, clinics, car rental companies, and educational institutes. Uh, it has a variety of use across the industry. So it's just the simple definition is where you can set up some reminders. You can schedule some reminders for future date, and it gets you reminded by email or SMS or WhatsApp message or a Slack message. Anything you select or you prefer to receive or you get reminded. So it just reminds you in your preferred way of messaging. So this is the basic of this application. I prepared a pitch deck for them. Some of them they have shown keen interest in the business idea, and some of them didn't. And so that was not a disappointment for me because, of course, not everyone would like your business idea. So it depends upon what is the nature of your business. So, in my point of view, it is very important to select the right incubator, which is very close to your business industry, so that they very well understand what you are doing and they can contribute in your growth of your business. So, since I am in a technology business, so I focused mostly on the VCs and the incubators who are in the technology sector. So that helped me scale down the list of available options. Uh, yeah, I would like to say that whatever your business idea is, you should have a firm understanding of your industry, and you should have a future expansion plan, a well expansion plan in your on the paper. So, because whoever the investor is interested in your idea, so he's uh, more likely interested in your future plans than what you are doing today. So that is a very important point. So whenever you pitch your idea to someone, always you should have a well organized future plan to pitch to your investors. I have So I'm just starting the procedure, the application procedure. So hopefully I'll move along with my family. I have a couple of other options. I have like United States and Australia as well. Uh, Canada has more likely to be like a home to me, and because I have visited there quite often times. I have a lot of family members, friends already the residents of Canada. So I like the place very much. So I prefer it over the other countries. As I mentioned that I started this business around 5 years ago. It was like it's a small testing phase, and it grew up to a larger scale audience. And it has a quite it's a good future scope. It's like we are getting more and more bigger clients as we are expanding our infrastructure and the more we are adopting technology, like we have recently introduced WhatsApp as a way of communication with our clients. So it's like all automated. It's all based on automation. It's like whatever the reminders are generated, it's generated automatically, and our the clients and customers, they are receiving their reminders in their WhatsApp, in their SMS, and their emails. The scope is good because this business has a very less competition in the market, and there are very there are software companies who are doing the similar kind of building similar kind of applications, but those are it's like on a very larger scale, which like small or medium businesses cannot afford. So my basic idea was to target small and medium industry who cannot afford thousands of or millions of dollars of software. So in terms of that, we have a good scope in the future, and we are getting more and more into some bigger markets, and we are getting more and more clients from there, even without any marketing, without any advertising. We are just getting business from word of mouth. As I mentioned, it took around 6 months to from the beginning to the end uh, in securing a letter of support. So it was first I expressed interest, and it's like I have pitched my idea in the beginning, and then they have shown some interest and they asked for more details, and it's like 3 or 4 times we communicated, and then it was a long silence. They have their own process of investigating or verifying the business, uh, and that takes a long time. It's like several months you have to wait, and so it it is basically this kind of steps are involved. There was no formal interview, and they have like detailed information forms on several pages, dozens of pages of forms which you have to fill, and it's kind of an interview, and you have to express your thinking and your the future of your business, and whatever the idea you have to expand your business, you have to mention in the written form. Squeezed all the business idea into those 20 slides, and after that, it's like whatever the incubator or the VC is, they can send you more uh, documents or the forms to fill up and resub. Uh, it was a Zoom call interviews with some of the 2 or 3 of the investors, but I didn't manage to secure their investment, and and most of them are only paper based and like email based only. They have their own process of investigating the applicant and the business as well, and based on that, they take their decision. My basic company is incorporated in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So, and my basic operations and everything is is done from there. In United States, and there is a similar, I think, startup visa programs they have, but I did not prefer that because there are some difficulties in getting permanent residency over there and then eventually converting it into citizenship. So mm, I have some friends and colleagues over there who suggested me not to go through that route because I found the Canadian option was the best for me.
I hope you found that interview helpful. If you'd like to see the rest of the interviews in this series with successful Canadian startup visa applicants who have got letters of support, then please click on the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified. Many thanks. Bye for now.